win the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Cleveland Browns and the Buffalo Bills. The winner of this one will represent the AFC in Super Bowl 54. And away we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Check. Check 53, Fly. I got you, punk.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Now a carry for Bernard. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
You can't block me.
On play action, Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Tuned into the game? Nah, that's black.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Oh, where he at?
Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. Space to maneuver at the 40. He's got daylight. Past the 20. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt. 74 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go. Here we go.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Giovanni Bernard, nothing but green grass. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Giovanni Bernard, 61 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On second and 11 now. Mayfield. Well, this is caught by Ginn. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 22.
First down, Cleveland.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw, Mayfield rolling to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 35.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Delta. Silver. Mike 49. Mike
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Mayfield. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Shane Ray, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
Oh, your party must be private. Oh. There we go. That's why I kept saying that.
Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Hurry!
3rd and long for Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. So the shotgun snap to Allen. This one complete to Giovanni Bernard. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. Allen lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble.
Damn, this nigga goddamn Miles Garrett hit that nigga and he fumbled and he couldn't pick that bitch up.
Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it.
That nigga Miles Garrett.
Yeah, this is away, and I don't think Landry will get a chance to return here.
Damn.
And well done here. That one will kick
but
out
I was just running against that nigga in the scout team.
So well done there. These punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
You got to lean on Kareem. We can't let Baker lose it.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Forced out to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. They go with Chubb on second down. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
That's why I slipped you in there. No, you gonna fall for it.
The guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb, and he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. A first down throw from Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
We got no playmakers.
On the run, this is Hunt. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 15 yards on the play, first down. AFC title game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, and he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Looking to throw on second down. Mayfield being chased out left. And avoids the contact by sliding. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Shout out to Bree. This play call was for y'all.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Letting Baker do it to us.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
Second half.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Yikes. Terrible kick headed straight for the sideline.
Fucking horrible.
And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
I shanked that.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battles.
It's perfect fucking play call because I fucking put Kirksey and Man on that shit.
Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
He got me before I got him.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On play action, Allen. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
To the air, Allen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Let's go with what got us here, baby.
Allen going to come to the line here, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Allen to throw once more. That'll be taken in by Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo. Cole Beasley. As the first half is winding down, and the Bills have retaken the lead. Point after, right down the middle, and the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deep.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he's given his guys a shot for 8 points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So after the INT, it's Allen. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, all right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Fuck, I don't want to get in this shit.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield.
Did you see this shit, Jake?
Target, Beckham.
Oh, my God.
This AFC title game, and he's got a first down.
13 yards. First down, Cleveland.
The fucking tight end went to the guard spot.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Alert, 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 alert. Hey, wahoo.
Hey, you got the first down straight. No matter what the hell, 49.
Watch the pass, watch the pass. Here we go. Hurry.
Mayfield off the play fake. Again has it complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On first down, Hunt. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 on a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. First down, Mayfield on the move to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Look at that shit, bro.
Hey, Charlie.
51, Mike. Mike 51.
To throw again on second down. Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll lead here to a third down. From the gun, Mayfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Tackle made there by Miles.
Oh, you didn't hear me say nothing.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Middle. Undercut. Recon, 132 fighter.
They'll run again with Bernard. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop him. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Joe Schobert coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back.
It's 2 niggas I know gonna come to play. That's Joe and Miles, nigga.
Down he goes.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Bruh.
Here's Allen. This will be caught by Brown.
Bruh.
John Brown, the 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
That's their shit. That's their base shit.
93 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Nah, man.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means
now Mayfield lost the
pick the ball up, bro.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he completes it to Hunt. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Mike's 49. Switch up, switch up. Hey, exit.
On first and 10, Mayfield steps away to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 26. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. To throw again on second down. Mayfield, and he's got the hook up to Landry. Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down. Mayfield brings him up first and 10, and he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. And again, it's Mayfield. And this is caught for a Browns touchdown by Landry. Jarvis Landry there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score.
Bro, what you watching there, Michael B. Jordan?
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Or you watching some?
King. Alert. Hey, alert. Hey, box up. Watch the ship.
Mayfield with it once more. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Here's Bernard. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. And just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
A gain of 6 there on first. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Allen going to throw.
Good play call.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Taylor Gabriel there to make the grab. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Point after, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Nigga waited 2 weeks to fucking play me, and I'm
now
off
after the touchdown,
like
here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Let's go.
Who you watching, Swaby?
The Browns drive about to get started.
Lewis versus Wolfhoff.
Mayfield on first down.
Man, come on.
And nowhere
Get
to
down,
fit that
bro.
football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Kareem Hunt is running back, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing, Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it third down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
My job ever since they found out I take this blood pressure medicine, I got to get a doctor's note saying I'm able to work.
In possession of the football here as we get you reset.
My blood pressure medicine say may cause
down now as they try to find a late score.
And I can't get my doctor's note.
He's got his tight end, David Njoku.
I was like, all right, so
and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Here's Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Dorian O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Point it right. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Man.
This is intercepted.
Damn,
and that should
this
do
was a
it.
league game. I was trying to get this
At
off.
the 39. Well, they have possession.
They got a whole step on him, bro. Throw that ball over the top.
He was looking for Landry that time. The Bills
got
come to the line to
96
start their
power.
next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Again, here's Bernard. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Charles, let's focus for a second on the losing side.